I think I got it. That's good. I'll start here. Welcome, all of furry kind, to the opening ceremonies of Blue Ridge Furfare, 80s Retro Revive. Year 1.5. 100% virtual, simulating all of the fun of our first year in the safety of your own home. My name is Taro, your Coyote Convention Chair, also known as Luna the Donut Goddess, sometimes known as Kava the Skunk. I'm reporting to you using an avatar created by Ghost Cabot. Do you think this avatar is adorable? I do. You can purchase this avatar as well by going to Gumroad and supporting Ghost Cabot yourself. So, about this time, you might be asking yourself, why the 80s? Simple, the 80s are tubular. That's the reason. Just ask Petal and Aster. Now, before we proceed into the realm of digital territory, I think it would be appropriate to discuss where our convention began. Blue Ridge Furfare is based in Asheville, North Carolina, one of the most trippy, eccentric, and self-expressive cities in North Carolina. In other words, ideal turf for a furry convention. As we soon found out during year one, more than ideal. Our convention sold out the Doubletree Biltmore, calling for a cap in attendance, and pushed every room in the hotel to capacity. Yeah, it was that kind of first year. So it turns out, the furry world is very hungry for Carolina conventions. And as always, we're happy to do our part providing a mountain convention that brings all the beauty and weirdness of the Blue Ridge Mountains to you. Here are some of the numbers from last year. We had 639 attendees, we had 139 fursuiters, and overall, $3,427.86 was donated to our charity, Asheville Cat Weirdos Emergency Fund. It was even more surreal to be the final furry convention to take place before the world at large shut down. But I can say, it led to a very unique convention year. And we'll definitely have stories to tell about the time we went all virtual. Needless to say, my paw's in my chest. Needless to say, I'm excited to talk to you about what kind of prospects there are for our official second year in 2022. But that's going to have to wait until closing ceremonies on Sunday. So what other sort of main events do you have to experience? Tonight, at 7 p.m., the Anthro Artist Olympics. A Blue Ridge Furfare exclusive returns for another year. Bring out your ref sheets. As guest of honor Reese, delightfully zany furry artist Brian Reynolds, and our very own Purple Deer receive wacky, off-the-wall, and wonderful prompts to draw your fursonas in. Who will win the crown this year? The weekend will feature many other games, panels, and even concerts, such as Jeopardy Tonight with Tom Orangemouse, Cassidy Civet's totally wicked 80s concert, and Lights Camera Fursona with myself and Snap Eye on Saturday night. Somebody is going to be walking away with a very, very strange new fursona in their collection. That's all I can say from the description. On Sunday, March 14th at 7 p.m., crank up the volume for our grand finale, the Blue Ridge Furfare Dance Competition. Join us for an event that tests the rhythm, timing, and soul of some of the fandom's greatest dancers. Who will win this year? Sunday, March 14th at 9 p.m., the closing ceremonies. Put on your 3D glasses, buckle up. It'll be time to raise your at-home beverage of choice to those who made the weekend possible and to learn the secrets of Blue Ridge Furfare 2022, the great outdoors. It is at this time you are sitting back in your cushy gaming chair and asking yourself, but Taro, where do I access all of this fun and merriment? Excellent question. I'm going to take you to somebody that's not me to answer it. Put your paws together for Director Major Coyote.
Thanks, Taro. I'm Major, coming to you today as this fantastic VR avatar created by Tosca. You can find and support them on Gumroad as well. Speaking of support, our official convention charity is Asheville Cat Weirdos, an Asheville-based nonprofit dedicated to the welfare of cats. ACW operates as an emergency fund for cat owners that find themselves without the funds to treat their kitty companions. We are thrilled to support a cause that is truly worth purring over. For further reading and ways to support, visit AshevilleCatWeirdos.org. Now, as our esteemed chair mentioned, I have the pleasure of telling you fine furs just how to go about enjoying our festivities for this weekend. But first, what would an 80s theme be without some shameless materialism? I promise not to leave you in anticipation much longer, but if you've been following our social media over the past months, you've seen the absolutely smokin' art our Totally Radical art team has produced. Whatever you do, don't leave those designs on the screen of your Commodore 64, and to the 6 of you that got that reference, thank you. Take home a slice of 80s retro revive for yourself. You can find these primo products and more on our convention store at blueridgefurfare.com/convention-store. And now, that big question. How do we actually go about having all this fun? Well, all of our fantabulous panels and main events this weekend will be streamed over the net on twitch.tv/Blue Ridge Furfare. The easiest way to find this link is right on our website. Also on Twitch, we'll be hosting game streams between panels and main events, so come hang out with our streamers as they take on the ghosts and goblins of the virtual worlds of these games. Want to get involved? You can dive right into the bits as we meet up in VR chat, right here. For more on that, I'm stoked to send you over to our dopest Drake director, Snap Eye.
Thanks, Major. I'm Snap Eye, and this dragon avatar you see me wearing is made by, well, me. We have a lot of fun in store for you this weekend, but to make sure that you can enjoy all the festivities, be sure to join all the places events will be happening. Our Dealer's Den, as well as many of the interactive events, will be hosted through the Blue Ridge Furfare Discord. Just stop in at discord.gg/9w5hx8z, or because that's an incredible mouthful, just go to blueridgefurfare.com/discord. Once you're in, ping the Welcome Wagon team for access. We've got a whole host of artists ready to sell, stream, and sketch for you this weekend, including RGB Studio, Blue Canary Gallery, Blue Feather Kitten, Eek, Furfico, Hibiscus Stitch, Inky Dyes, Kura Dragon, Circus, The Royal Court, and, last but not least, Fur. Fur is also responsible for this beautiful VR chat space you've seen us presenting from. VR Chat is a fun and free VR-optional online world and can be downloaded from Steam on your computer or for Oculus Quest users from the Oculus Store. Once there, just search for BRFF in the world's catalog or check for a link in the Discord to find where the party's at. Now, to wrap everything up, we're sending you back to Taro to kick this weekend off right.
Welcome back. It seems to me you're ready for a full weekend of Blue Ridge Furfare virtual experiences. At this time, I would like to bring attention to our very special guest of honor, Reese. In the summer, we held a competition called the Ann Throwdown to see who would win the guestly honor. Reese from Asheville, North Carolina, was our winner. Be sure to check out his painterly and groovy style in the Dealer's Den. I'll be interviewing Reese on Saturday at 7 p.m. during the Meet the Guest of Honor panel. We will be talking about the world of furry, art creation, and other essential questions like, is cake really better than pie? A Q&A session will follow, so bring your own questions. It's at this time that we'd like to give a major shout out to Perma, Razzle, and Ash, who are working tirelessly weeks on end behind the scenes to bring this convention to life. We appreciate them so much because it's no understatement that those who work in streaming are absolutely pivotal to these sort of virtual events. If you see them in Telegram, you see them in any sort of stream chat this week, you tell them how much you appreciate them. That's an order. Finally, as mentioned earlier, our closing ceremonies is Sunday at 9 p.m. Don't be late, for that is when you will learn the details of Blue Ridge Furfare, the Great Outdoors, taking place in 2022. It's no understatement that our plans for our official second year are more impressive, more fluffy, and more glittery than ever before. Yes, I said glittery. And so, ready as you are to blast back into the 1980s, from all of us that work year-round to bring Blue Ridge Furfare to life, we thank you so much for being here, and we hope you have a truly tubular weekend.